When we think of ancient Egypt, we usually imagine massive pyramids, glittering treasures, and powerful pharaohs who ruled the desert sands. But behind the golden masks and majestic temples lies a much darker truth, one that rarely appears in school textbooks. From terrifying curses to shocking medical practices, these are the darkest secrets of ancient Egypt that you were never taught. 1. The Curse of the Pharaohs. In 1922, the world was stunned by the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb, untouched for more than 3,000 years. But excitement quickly turned into fear when several members of the excavation team died under mysterious circumstances. Newspapers rushed to call it the Curse of the Pharaohs, claiming that ancient kings had cursed anyone who disturbed their eternal rest. Modern science suggests the deaths may have been caused by mold and deadly bacteria sealed inside the tomb, but for many, the legend remains one of history's most chilling mysteries. 2. Human sacrifice in the early dynasties. What most people don't know is that in Egypt's earliest dynasties, pharaohs sometimes took their servants with them into the afterlife, literally. Archaeological evidence shows that in the first dynasty, attendants may have been killed so they could continue serving their ruler after death. Over time, this brutal practice disappeared, replaced by small figurines called ushabti. These figures symbolically came to life in the afterworld to work for the dead, sparing human lives. Still, the idea that devotion could demand such a deadly price remains one of the darkest parts of Egypt's history. 3. Disturbing medical practices. The Egyptians were far ahead of their time in medicine. They could set broken bones, perform simple surgeries, and even write detailed medical texts. Yet, some of their treatments were shocking by today's standards. Crocodile dung was once used as a form of birth control, and mixtures of animal excrement combined with honey were applied to wounds as medicine. These remedies might sound horrifying now, but they show how ancient Egypt combined remarkable medical innovation with deep superstition. 4. Who really built the pyramids? For generations, we were told in schools that the pyramids were built by slaves forced to labor under the whip. But modern evidence paints a different picture. Archaeologists have uncovered the remains of workers' villages near the pyramids, showing that the builders were not slaves but skilled laborers who were paid, well-fed, and even provided with medical care. The darker truth is that the myth of slave-built pyramids was later exaggerated and spread for political and cultural reasons, leaving us with a distorted image of how Egypt truly functioned. 5. The terrifying afterlife. Perhaps the darkest part of Egyptian belief lies in their vision of the afterlife. They believed that when a person died, their heart would be weighed on a scale against the feather of truth. If the heart was light and pure, the soul could live forever. But if it was heavy with sin, it was fed to Ammit, a horrifying creature part crocodile, part lion, and part hippopotamus. For Egyptians, death itself was not the greatest fear, the true terror was being erased forever, your soul devoured with no chance of rebirth. While we often imagine Egyptian tombs sealed in eternal protection, the truth is far darker. Many tombs were looted not by modern explorers, but by ancient Egyptians themselves. Sometimes even priests and officials, sworn to guard the dead, secretly stole golden treasures from the very tombs they were meant to protect. What survives today is only a fraction of what once existed, a reminder that greed and betrayal haunted Egypt long before outsiders arrived. 7. The Lost Library of Knowledge. Though it came later under the Ptolemaic dynasty, one of Egypt's greatest tragedies was the loss of the Library of Alexandria. This vast center of learning was said to contain hundreds of thousands of scrolls, knowledge of medicine, astronomy, history, and perhaps even secrets of civilizations long forgotten. Fires and wars eventually destroyed it, erasing centuries of wisdom forever. To this day, historians can only guess what extraordinary secrets were lost in the flames. Ancient Egypt was not just a land of pyramids and mummies. It was a civilization where curses, sacrifices, strange medicine, betrayal, and terrifying beliefs shaped daily life. They were people of incredible knowledge and vision, but also of deep fear and mystery. And perhaps that is why, thousands of years later, their darkest secrets still captivate and haunt us.